Hello good people, and welcome to another installment of MWF Tech Tips. In this video we are going to take a look at some of the edit operations. Let's begin. Let's take a look at this big window right in the front here. I can see that based off of the framing marker that I've used, I've said 3 headers right here, that lintel condition. Perhaps I only needed 2 in this instance for any reason. I can simply select any member right here, hit the edit operations, and use the delete generated member, and just like that, it gets removed. It won't reappear during a regeneration, but if for any reason I did need that member to return to the panel, simply open up this panel's properties, head over here to the edits tab, and I can see the delete by label HDW-2-1. That's the header. Hit the delete key on your keyboard, say OK, and it brings that member back. This will apply to any deleted member. This will apply to the vast majority of the edit operations. So let's take a look at another operation here. Let's use Revit copy to copy this stud over here, and then again. So I've selected the original member S2. I've copied it here, and you'll notice it keeps the same BIM-SF label S2 and S2. So if I wanted to add these 2 members to this panel so that they remain during regeneration, so that they show up in the shop drawings, I simply need to say add structural members. I then select any member of the panel, so let's select the original member, and I press escape on my keyboard, and I'm prompted to tag these studs as one of the following options. So it's a horizontal stud, is it a angle header, is it a plate? Let's say vertical stud, add it in, just like that. Now if I select them, he is S7 and S8. Those 2 are now added to that panel. Let's take another example. Let's grab this guy right here. Perhaps I need to move him just a little bit. We have the move generated member. I have a running offset, a lateral offset, and an elevation offset. So running would be running left to right. Lateral would be in or out of the panel towards us or away from us if we were looking at it, and elevation would lift a member. So let's run this member, let's say 6 inches from its original location. Just like that, moved, no problem. Again, if I select any member of this panel, I open its properties, I'm able to see that move. Again, select it, delete, say OK, it's going to move that member back. Lastly, let's take a look at, swing over here. Let's grab this guy right here. Let's take a look at the modify generated. Very, very useful. With that member selected, we are looking at making a change to it. I can either add an additional member to the left and right side of it. I can select the added member, change it to something else. So let's make it a 6x6 on the left, and on the right we can make it a 4x4. Might be a little small on that 2x6 bottom plate, but we can adjust it with the move generated option later. I have the ability to offset those members too, offset from the previous, or laterally offset it as well. Let's just say OK for the time being, and I need to regenerate this panel. There I can see my added 6x6 and 4x6.